Today we're going to be making some stickers using the sticker tool. Now, I'm using the sticker tool as an access member, so make sure you have access in order to get to the tool. Just remember, anything that I do with the tool, you can do on your own in Design Space, and we will talk about that a little bit later. So let's get ready to start making some stickers individually and sticker packs. First thing you want to do is do an upload of these 3 beautiful images. We created these just for this video. Now you will see the link in the description in order to get these downloads, and they're fairly easy to get, so just go to the description. It will lead you to the correct place to get these downloads. So I'm just going to add all 3 of these to our canvas. Now they're going to come in fairly large, which is just absolutely fine because we want to work with these individually and I want you to see what we are doing with them. Now we have this one square one, and we have a couple with the hearts. Let me just start with one of the hearts here. We're coming up here to create sticker. Now there are 2 options here. Die cut, which means it cuts all the way through the sticker material and the backing at the same time, and that will give you an individual sticker. So you can make them as large or as small as you want. It works exactly the way you want it. You get them individually to give them out. Now, if you want to create a sticker pack or a sticker page, you would use something called a kiss cut. And this kiss cut cuts only through the sticker material and leaves the backing intact. So there's a couple of different processes we need to do for each one of them. So we're going to start off with a die cut here. Now, right now is just going to do a die cut the way we set it up. I'm sorry, I just moved this out of the way. Go back up here to create sticker and die cut. Now, it offers you the chance to put in a border. Now, why would you want a border? Well, if you're not calibrated 100%, it's going to cut a few of the little edges off when you go ahead to do that, so you won't get the full shape. I like to put in a thin border in behind in order for it to make sure when it does the die cut, you're going to see this little extra border. Now, the fill color, white does not print. It has no effect on anything. So you will just see the white sticker material in behind, and you will print and cut, of course, just this one sticker. Now, the big thing here is if I clicked on the black, I could go ahead and click on the black. It blends in and it looks really nice. But there is a third option. You'll see the little plus sign here, and this is an important part. Now you can change the background to anything you want. So if you wanted to match up with this flower or this one, you can actually change the color in here. So let me just scroll through here. And as you can see, you can get to the different colors in behind. Let me just go back down here to sort of this palish color, maybe closer in here. I'm just scrolling it so I can match up this one. And I'm looking at maybe having this color in behind so it's close to the frame and the flower. And as you can see, I get this nice gold color in behind. Now, a little secret here. If I'm going to do the same for the other ones and I want the exact same background, I'm going to need to know this number that's here. And I'm just going to copy it. And right now I can't do anything with it, but I have to know what that is. So, a suggestion is that you can perhaps write that number down somewhere so that you have it. It's simply small CEA 042. And if you have it copied in memory, as long as you're not copying and pasting in between, you will be fine. And that one looks good. Okay, so let's just click on the X here to remove that part. So I'm going to go back up here to create sticker. I'm going to create the die cut. I'm going to go for thin. I'm going to come up here because I want this extra color, and I pasted in, so I'm just going to Control A. I'm going to delete what's in there and click on paste and hit the enter key. And now I have that nice gold color. I'm going to go back here, fill the border, and you will see that it is now offered here. Now I have copied it into memory just in case and written it down because I may want to use that later. Now all I have to do here is click on apply. And now we have this nice little sticker all set up. So let's now take the second heart. This time I'm going to create sticker again. And if I want to do the same with the die cut, I can go to a thin border. I can come here to the plus and paste in or type in the color that I wanted. And then move the border color. It's unfortunate it doesn't keep it, and then apply. And now I have the same color in behind for both of these. Now these are both individual stickers that will cut out on their own. So I'm just going to take these and just move them over to the side. Let's grab this third one. Now this third one, I'm not too sure if you can see it, but there are some raggy edges. I'm going to just come up here. Let me just change the canvas color here. I'm clicking down here at the bottom of the layers panel and coming up here to color. I'm going to put a darker color in behind so that we can see what we're working on here. So let's go say a darker gray, and also going to turn off my grid up here. Now you can see the little rough edges that are all the way around this one. Now that's going to create an issue because you don't want to have tons and tons of little cuts. Now you can use an offset to go ahead and weld it together, or you can come up here to create sticker. I'm going back to my die cut. Now if I put a thin border behind, you're going to see a lot of little edges at the same time. That is a lot of cutting. So let's try a standard and see if we can get fewer cuts. Now you're still going to get quite a few here with this particular sticker. It's got a lot at the bottom. So let's try another one. Let's go wide. It'll just take a second or two to come in. And that has a lot fewer cuts. Now I know it gives a bigger area in behind, but you want to smooth it out as much as possible. All right, I am going to come here, and I think that we can probably use a different background. I'm going to use white for now on this one just so that we see it. Just going to apply it. Now this is a sticker print then cut, and it is giving us some exclamation marks here. So if I click on this one, I can auto resize my image and just make it smaller. It is a huge image. Now it's saying the resolution is low, but they are not. So we have all of these different stickers. Now these are all set up for a die cut. So what I want to do is just grab all three of these together. I'm going to hold down my Alt key, and I'm going to make a copy. Now I have these different ones that are die cut, and I have them over here at the same time. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to edit the sticker. Now it is set to die cut right now, but what I want to do is undo my sticker, or I can go back. So let's go back and let's move it to a kiss cut. Now you're going to have to do the same thing. You're going to have to add your border. So we decided that wide works really well on this one, and we are going to use the white. So I'm just going to apply it. Now I'm just going to make it a lot smaller so we can work with it and push it up here. Now same thing here. Remember that we have the color in memory. So we can do edit sticker, come here to go to back, change it to kiss cut, and we're going to go thin. Now we have to add our color back in. Unfortunately, right now you have to paste those in as you go. And we're going to go back to border fill color. That looks really good. We don't want to cut the interior shapes, but we will apply it. Okay, I just move it about the same size as this one. Now we're going to do the same thing with this third one. We're going to edit the sticker. We're going to go back. We're going to change it to a kiss cut. We're going to a thin border. And then we're going to change our color again. And I'm going to paste in the one that we want. And then we are going to apply it. So now we have 3 beautiful little stickers that are kiss cut that will go on a page. Let me just grab these over here. Now these ones are huge stickers. I don't think you quite want them that huge. Just going to make them smaller. These are going to cut individually anyway, so you can fit as many as you want on a paper. I'm just going to make them small enough and get them out of the way. I don't want a sticker is that large, but you know, you can play with them as you go through. So let me just move those out of the way. Whoops, this one out of the way. What we want to do now is play with these 3 stickers that are kiss cut, because what we want to do is make a sticker pack with these. So first things first, I want a shape. I want a square. I want it to be white. And I'm going to close this. Now, our sticker packs will depend on how big you want to have them. I like to make smaller ones. However, I'm going to unlock this. And what I like to do with it is just make it, approximately, let's see, half of 12 inches, 6 inches wide. Let's just make it 6 inches wide up here. I have unlocked it, so it's 6 inches wide. And we can make it 6 inches. So 6 by 6, that can make a nice one going down, or you can change it to 4 by 6. Let's go 4 by 6 on this particular one. Get my mouse to go in there. 4 by 6, that's a nice pack. I'm going to lock it into place. Now, what I want to do with this now is I'm going to create a sticker. I'm going to create a die cut. I don't want a border. I'm simply going to apply it. Perfect. Now I have a sticker pack that we're going to create. Now this is going to cut out of the back. We already know that. These ones are kiss cut, so I want to apply them in here. So let me just scroll up here a little bit so that we can see what we're doing. All right, let me just move this over. So what we want to do is make rows and columns of these. So I'm just going to make these ones that's 4 inches wide for the total pack. So why don't I make this a 1 inch wide? And I'll do the same thing with all of these. I just want to make them 1 inch wide. And one more here, 1 inch. We can adjust this later if we want to. Just taking its time here. All right, you'll notice that when I go to move them over, that this pack is in the way. So what I want to do is arrange and send that to the back so I can see my stickers. Now what we're going to do is arrange a bunch of these. I'm holding my Alt key down. And I'm just giving it, 3 across. I could probably make this 1.5 inches. 1.5. So I can get different sizes in here, 2 1s and a 1.5. Okay, so I'm going to do my 1.5 here. Let's just grab this in here, holding down the Alt key, going here. And maybe another one down here that I will make 1.5. Remember, I'm just building my sticker pack right now. Looks good. Okay, let's take this one, and let's make a copy of those, and we can bring those down. So just got to adjust these a little bit. so that we fit inside our parameters here. All right, so we have a bunch of stickers. Now we've got this little guy. All right, we have this one at 1.5. I'm just going to move it into place here. I want to duplicate it. I'm going to come up here to the top of the layers panel and just move this into place. I've got a couple of these. I could do a couple of bigger ones if I want to. Let me just make sure that we duplicate this 2 more times. And then we can arrange them on here. And I'm going to take one more duplication, and this is 1.5. Let's make this one a little bit bigger. See if we can make that 2 inches. And that is way too big, so I'm just going to bring it in here. And just make it a little bit bigger. Oh, it just wants to go to the smaller size, so that's fine. So this one is 1125. Let's make it 1.5. And that's still a bit big, but I think I might be able to fit it on here. Just going to do a little more arranging here, because what we're trying to do is arrange everything on here so that we get the kiss cuts all by themselves. They're not overlapping. So I like the gold color because you can see it. So let's just move this up. And this one up. One more up here. And it's still pretty big, so let me just reduce it just a bit right there. There we go. We have one across here. And that's all we're going to fit on there. Now you can arrange yours any which way that you want. So we have the kiss cut in these different stickers that are on top, and then we have a die cut in behind. So our big thing here is to grab all of these together. Now you could leave room at the top to name your sticker card or your sticker set. It depends on what you want to do. So I need to attach these. So I'm just going to click on attach, and I'll just double click on here. This is a sticker pack. And we know that those sticker packs will be just fine. This one came out over here for some reason. So let me detach this. Just having trouble with that little one today. Okay. So I want to grab all of these again. Make sure they're all intact. Okay, attach. Looks good. All right, rename this sticker pack. And now this is going to cut out as a pack. Now we know we have 12 by 12 paper, so we have 4, 8, 12. We could probably fit 3 across. And of course, down we can add 2. So what I want to show you a little thing here. I'm just going to hold my Alt key down. I'm just going to duplicate this. So I have 2 going across. And then I'm going to take both of these, and I'm going to hold down the Alt key and bring them down here. Now we're going to line them as close as possible. Now let me just zoom back in so you can see what I'm doing and make it a lot smaller. As you can see, we've got these more or less lined up, so I can take these 2 and I can come up here to a line to the left, and just so things are lining up, I can take these 2 and I can align them to the right. And then the last thing I want to do is take these and I'm going to align them to the top. I'm going to take these 2 and align them to the bottom. The reason I do that is just so that, you know, things will fit the way I want. And I don't mind having a little bit extra in between. Now, if I grab all of these together and I attach them, it's going to tell us that, oh wow, these are way too big. Now I'm doing 8.5 by 11, so I'm just going to click on this little red item here. I'm going to auto resize. There we go. So it made them small enough now that they are auto resized, and you will get 4 on a sticker pack. Now we've got all these extra little guys. We're not going to do these ones. So what I want to do is just grab this sticker, and I'm just going to delete these. I don't want them anymore, and delete that one. But what we have is this one piece that we are going to work with. Now it looks like it's trying to save it at the same time, and it's not going to allow us to go to make. But when you go to make it, it's going to come out on one sheet of paper, and you will have 4 beautiful little sticker packs to all fit together off 8.5 by 11, and you're going to find that these are the perfect size.